Anxious people are hard to work with. Challenge accepted. Human accepted. Why does it take extra skill to work with anxious people? They're less trusting of the process. So it's more emotional work to calm and reassure them. They're physically more tense and locked up. They take a higher level of strategy to get clinical results. They usually start out in more pain than is typical of their physical condition. They're less embodied, so they experience less of the positive sensations of touch-based healing. They're distracted, so they remember less of what they learn about themselves. And they're flooded with cortisol, which inhibits healing, so their progress can be slower. They're more likely to skip appointments and to generally sabotage their own healing process. Their life rhythms are more chaotic, so they rarely do the self-care homework between sessions. They're frequently in denial about other mental health or substance abuse issues. Anxiety is socially contagious, so it takes higher self-regulation for me to stay balanced. They're more skeptical of my clinical expertise and the benefit of bodywork in general. They're harder to please, more likely to complain, sometimes less thankful, and they often tip less. This may sound like overgeneralization, but it's not. These are the practical manifestation of anxiety symptoms. So why do I love working with anxious people? Why do I go out of my way to connect with clients who are struggling with fear, panic, and trust issues? Because I completely get it. I learned the hard way how crippling anxiety can be and how impossible it can feel to overcome all of those manifestations alone. Massage that focuses on the nervous system is the most effective relief that I have ever experienced, and it's the perfect context to learn more regulation skills, which brings calm to many areas of life. We're often encouraged to deal with anxiety by changing our thoughts, but the troubling sensations most often start in the body. The human body drives us toward connection. We're a social species, and if we can't feel our support system, it hurts. Outright hurts. It can feel like restlessness, indigestion, fatigue, tension, distraction, irritability, racing thoughts, insomnia, or aching tenderness. And the body will get louder until we listen. The fastest way to teach your body ease is to physically connect with another calm body. That's why we crave a hug or to be held. Regulating anxiety through massage gives immediate relief, and the effects build up when you commit to a regular rhythm of care. When you stick with it, the relief is incredibly rewarding. When you learn to manage your mental stress and address physical pain. When you get the click and realize your pain and stress is basically the same thing. When you discover you actually can recover. These are my very favorite moments in treatment because they make an enormous impact on your quality of life. It changes how you live, how you feel every moment of every day. It's the biggest impact I can make as a body worker in being the change I want to see in the world. It's the biggest impact I made on myself. And I love sharing that. Once we tune in to each other, we have hundreds of new feelings to try out together.